number one purpose is that Christ be formed in us. When you are pregnant, something is being formed in you. And you have to pay attention to that which is being formed in you. And when Christ is being formed in you, you cannot do any and everything because you're pregnant with that purpose. And I think about women who are pregnant. One thing about them, they change their clothing. Many of them go and get maternity clothes because they can't wear the same things. And so some of y'all, we know that clothes is not an issue of salvation, but when you're pregnant, you can't wear everything. If you are pregnant with a purpose, if your purpose is to be married and have a family, why is it when I go into your closet you have 15 mini skirts? Your closet does not reflect your purpose. It's not about the rules and regulations that you cannot ever have one, but I wonder if I look at your closet, I can tell your purpose. I can tell what you are. One thing about me, I know I'm supposed to preach. I know I'm supposed to preach, and I know I'm supposed to provide for my family. So if you look at my closet, I have a few pairs of jeans, but I have a whole bunch of suits, and I got a whole bunch of work clothes. Because my purpose is preaching, and my purpose is working. So my closet reflects my purpose. So if you say you're a child of God, why doesn't your closet reflect your purpose? I've seen men who come to church and they have the Playboy bunny on their shirt. Now, if they just got saved, I can understand. They may not understand it. But if you've been saved 5 years, why do you have a shirt with a Playboy bunny on it? Because you're not wearing something that reflects your purpose. The problem is you got purpose, but you never got pregnant with it. Because when you get pregnant with purpose, then you got to change what you're wearing. You got to change what you're eating. Change the folks around when you get pregnant with purpose. Oh, a lot of us got purpose, but we haven't got pregnant with it because there's no changes in your life. The music you listen to has not changed. The television you watch have not changed. The people you talk to have not changed. You got purpose, but you never got pregnant with it. All right. And one thing I found is that there's two ways to get pregnant. Really, one way to get pregnant is through seed. But the two ways it can happen through intimacy and what they call artificial insemination. In other words, something being planted into you. So either through sex or through the seed being planted into you. So I found out in my own walk of God, I worship God in my home because I'm being intimate with Him. Because I need His seed to impregnate me. I'm intimate with Him. But there are sometimes, because of my flesh, that I miss out on intimacy with God. Wake up, I feel my spirit is saying read, but my mind is saying watch Sports Center. And so sometimes I watch Sports Center. But one thing I found out when I come to church, the word is being yet planted in me. Even though I wasn't intimate at home, I'm in a place where the word is going forth. So even though I wasn't intimate, I'm being artificially inseminated, and the word is yet getting in me. So I found out that whether I'm doing right or wrong, if I come to the house of God, something will be planted in me. And if the seed gets planted in me, I'll become pregnant with my purpose. And when I find out I'm pregnant, it's because I know some things are late. All right. Some of y'all women know what I'm talking about. All right. Some stuff is late. Well, I found out when I used to cuss, I didn't cuss anymore because some stuff is late because something got inseminated into me. Some stuff that I used to do, I didn't do it because it became late because some stuff got impregnated into me. And when I get a hold of my purpose, not just by word, not just by deed, but when it gets planted into me, whether by intimacy or whether by the folk that I'm around, something has to get planted into me. And when I'm pregnant with it, I'll operate in purpose. Amen. Hallelujah. I feel the presence of God.